Most people assume that if you want a 16-foot canoe, you need a roof rack, a garage, and a whole lot of patience to haul it around. But this thing completely flips that script. It is honestly wild to see a full-sized, 3-person boat packed down into a bag that fits inside the trunk of a tiny car. You are looking at a craft that weighs in at 55 pounds, which is impressive when you consider it is built to handle over 900 pounds of gear and people. The secret here is the dropstitch construction. It is the same tech you see in high-end paddleboards, but applied to a canoe shape. When you pump it up to 10 psi, it gets surprisingly rigid. You are not dealing with that squishy, pool toy feeling you might expect from an inflatable. The gunnels and the floor stiffen up enough that you can actually stand up and move around without feeling like you are going to tip over the second you shift your weight. The new version has shed about 10 pounds compared to the older models, and that makes a massive difference when you are lugging it from the car to the water. They have also added these abrasion-resistant strips on the underside, which is a smart move if you are worried about scraping over rocks or shallow riverbeds. The deck pad is a nice touch too, with a grippy pattern that keeps your feet planted even when things get a bit wet. Now look, it is not all perfect. While the setup time is quick, usually under 10 minutes if you have a decent pump, you are still going to be doing some manual labor before you hit the water. And while the wood web seats are comfortable and look great, they do take a little bit of time to get dialed in just right. You might find yourself fiddling with the straps more than you would with a fixed seat in a plastic boat. But honestly, the trade-off is worth it. You get a boat that tracks well, feels stable, and doesn't require you to own a truck or a trailer. It is a clever piece of engineering that makes getting out on the lake feel like a spontaneous decision rather than a logistical nightmare. If you have limited storage space but still want a serious boat that can handle a weekend trip with the family, this is probably the most practical way to get on the water without compromising on performance. It is just a solid, well-thought-out design that does exactly what it promises.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.